Hi, I'm Huda with Satya Yoga, and this is a short video put together for you to be able to practice if you only have a few minutes to spare. And it's going to be done from a standing position, so you can actually even do this at work if you work in an office setting, or you can do it at home, of course. And it's basically going to get us to take the spine in its full range of motion, and it's going to be fairly gentle, so I hope you'll enjoy it. Alright, so we're going to start this sequence by coming to mountain pose. So we're going to stand with the feet a little bit separated, almost hip distance apart. You can start with the palms together in front of the heart. Take an easy breath in and out. On an inhale, we're going to bring the arms up to the sides, all the way up to the sky. This is our axial extension, creating length in the body and the spine. And on the exhale, we're going to bring the palms together. We're going to bring the prayer down. Do that again. Inhale the arms up and overhead. You might gaze up if that feels okay in the neck. And exhale, bring the palms together, bring the prayer down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale the arms up and overhead. And so on the exhale, we're going to bring the arms out wide. We're going to come into our forward fold. So we're going to bend from the hips and come all the way down. Bend the knees a little bit if the hamstrings are tight. And then on an inhale, we're going to arch up halfway. So we're going to push the legs back a little bit and bring the spine parallel to the floor and reach forward with the crown of the head. And then we're going to exhale, fold back down. Inhale, bring the arms out wide, lead with the heart as you come all the way up to standing. Give yourself a baby back bend here, so arch up just a little bit back. And then exhale, bring that prayer down. Do that 2 more times. Inhale the arms up and overhead. There's a lot of length in the body here. Exhale, separate the arms, diving forward, coming into forward fold. Inhale, arch up halfway, look forward with the heart. And exhale, fold back down. Inhale, push into the feet, bring the arms out wide, reach all the way up to the sky, and then just a little bit of a back bend here. Flexion and spine. And then exhale, bring the palms together to the heart. Do that one more time. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Feeling the ribs just kind of pulling away from the hips. And then exhale, fold back down, forward fold. Bend the knees a little bit if you need to. Inhale, arch up halfway, look forward with the heart. And exhale, fold back down. Inhale, bring the arms out wide, all the way up to the sky. And again, that little bit of baby back bend here. And then exhale, bring the palms together, bring the prayer down to the heart. Take an easy breath in and out. So from here, we're going to come into our side stretching, so you can bring the arms down by your sides. On an inhale, we're going to reach the right arm up and overhead, open up the right side of the body. And then the exhale, bring the arms back down to the side. We'll do the other side. Inhale, left arm up and over. Big breath into that left lung. And exhale, bring it back down. Let's do that again. Inhale, right arm up and over. Feeling that stretch on the right side of the body. And then exhale, bring it down. Do the left side, inhale up and over. And exhale, bring it down. Do that one more time. Pause just a little bit at the top. So inhale the right arm up and over. And as we pause, maybe turning the heart just a little bit up towards the sky. Take a breath in. And then exhale, bring that right arm back. We'll do the other side. So inhale, left arm up and over. We'll pause here for a couple of breaths. Maybe turn the heart up towards the sky on this side. And then inhale, bring the arm back down. Bring the palms together in front of the heart. Inhale the arms up and overhead. And then exhale, bring the prayer down. We'll come to our twisting here, so you can separate the feet just a little bit, maybe a little bit more than hip distance apart, or you can let the hands rest on the heart space. And on an inhale, we're going to reach that right arm forward and swing it all the way to the back, as far back as you can get it. Feel a nice twist in the spine here. And then exhale, and all the way back to the start. And then we'll do the other side. So inhale, left arm forward, reach it all the way back behind you. And exhale, bring it back to the heart. Do that again. Inhale, right arm forward, all the way to the back, twisting in the spine. And then exhale, bring it back to the heart. Do that again. Inhale, left arm back, twisting the spine. And exhale. Let's do that one more time. We're going to pause for just a few breaths at the end of it. So we're going to inhale, reach the right arm back, and we're just going to pause for a few breaths. So the feet are still pointing forward. You might feel an opening here in the right shoulder as well. Take one more breath in. And then the exhale, bring the arm back over. Do the other side. Inhale, left arm all the way back. If there's any space to reach it further back, you can try that. Feel the opening in the left side of the shoulder and the chest. Take one more breath in. And then exhale, bring it all the way back. You step the feet a little bit closer so they're more like hip distance apart. Inhale the arms up and overhead. And then exhale, bring that prayer down. So we move the spine in different directions. We're going to do the same thing with the cervical spine with the neck, and especially for those of you that work in the office setting, you kind of have the arms forward and the head sort of leaning forward. So this is a gentle way to stretch out the neck. So we're going to start from mountain pose, and on an exhale, we're going to gently bring the chin down towards the chest, stretching out the back of the neck. And then on an inhale, we're going to lift it back through center, and then lift the gaze up, stretch out the front of the throat. We'll do that again. Exhale, bring the chin down towards the chest. And then inhale, lifting up the gaze. On this last one, as we exhale, bring the chin down towards the chest. We're going to pause here for a few breaths. So if you like, you can clasp the hands and point the palms away from the body. Soften the shoulders down and just feel that nice opening here. You can see that in the space between the shoulder blades as you're rounding the back forward a little bit. Just take a couple of easy breaths in and out. Inhale, release the arms down, bring the head back to center. Exhale, drop the head back. And this time you can clasp the hands behind the back and then pull them away from the body a little bit. And that might help to encourage that opening in the front of the chest and the heart. Just a couple of easy breaths in and out here. Bring the shoulder blades together, take one more breath in. And then exhale, release the arms, shake it out just a little bit, bring the head back to center. So we're going to do our side stretching here with the neck. So on an inhale, we're going to lengthen the crown of the head up. And on the exhale, we're just going to bring that right ear down to the right shoulder. And then inhale, bring the head back to center. Exhale, left ear down to the left shoulder. Inhale the head back to center. Exhale, right ear down. Inhale back center. Exhale to the left. So we'll do that again. Inhale, bring the head back to center, and exhale, drop it to the right. And this time I'm going to pause here for a few breaths, and if you like, you can just gently push down on that left shoulder, and that might help you deepen that stretch on the left side of the neck. We'll take a couple of easy breaths in and out here. And inhale, bring the head back to center, release the arm down. Exhale, drop it to the left. And same thing here, just gently press down on the right shoulder, just enough so you can feel the deepening of that stretch on the right side of the neck. And then inhale, bring the head back to center. So last thing we're going to do the neck is twisting of the neck. So all we're going to do on an inhale, we're going to lengthen the spine up. The cervical spine up, and on the exhale, we're going to turn the head to the right. So it's a twisting motion of the cervical spine. And then inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, turn it to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center, and then exhale, back. I'll do that one more time. We're going to pause again. So inhale back to center, and as we exhale, turn the head to the right. If you can, maybe just tilt the head back just a little bit. And again, just a couple of easy breaths in and out here. back to center. And on the exhale, you can twist it to the left. And again, just tilting it back just a little bit to deepen that twist. One more breath in. And exhale, bring it back to center. So one of the last poses we're going to do is just a very simple balancing pose. So again, that way, if you're in the office and you have shoes on, if you can take your shoes off, that would be great. But if you have shoes on, you can still do this. So for the balancing pose, again, we're going to stand with the feet about hip distance apart. We're going to begin to shift the weight onto that right foot. And all we're going to do is we're going to place the left heel on top of that right foot. Right. So you can either hold it here. If you want to add a little bit more, you can just play with lifting the left toes up. So you might want to find a spot to gaze at on the floor that's not moving, and that can help you with focus and balance. We can take a couple of easy breaths in and out here. And just notice what's happening as you're in balance pose. You're going to notice the standing leg working quite a bit to keep you upright. Take one more breath in. And then you can release that left foot down, and we'll do the other side. So you're going to shift the weight onto that left foot. Bring that right heel on top of that left foot. And then if you like, you can add lifting up the right foot off the floor. The right toes, I should say. And that will challenge the balance a little bit. And just a few easy breaths in and out here. You might feel a little wobbly, and that's totally cool. Take one more breath in. And then as you exhale, bring the feet back down. Just inhale the arms one more time up and overhead. And then as you exhale and bring the prayer down, you can close the eyes and just take a moment to pause before you get back to your day.